Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Manchester United, Sporting Lisbon and Ruben Amorim have schooled Pep Guardiola. And yeah, before we get started, please hit the like button, share the video, and also please subscribe to the channel. But yeah, without wasting too much time, let's get started. So like the title says, Ruben Amorim schools Pep Guardiola. And don't get it twisted, he did school him in front of the whole world. And when I say the whole world, I mean the whole world. Because you best believe the English media, all Manchester United, okay, maybe not all, but most Manchester United fans, rival fans, everyone who tuned in to watch that game between Manchester City versus Sporting Lisbon. And we already know what was going to happen yesterday. The rival fans tuned in to see whether this guy is actually good or not. And they all had their draft tweets just waiting for the game. They thought, you know what? If he gets schooled 3-4-0, rival fans will be cooking him already. Talk less of the English media. We all know how the English media is so vile. And if he had lost that game, especially given the fact that in the past couple of games between City and Sporting in the Champions League, City have basically embarrassed Sporting Lisbon. I believe in the last game which they Sporting hosted Man City in the Champions League, I think they got hammered about 4 or 5-0, right? So, like I said, if a result like that had happened last night, the English media would have been on to Ruben Amorim from day one. I mean, the guy hasn't even officially started his job as Manchester United manager. However, he's already got English managers, or rather English media, from Sky Sports. That guy, what's his name? I even forgot. He's there in the press conference forcing Ruben Amorim to speak in English in a press conference which was meant to be about Sporting Lisbon, whereby he had to address this, the media in Portuguese. This guy's out here forcing him, trying to force him to speak in English. I mean, the English media are just so vile. So, like I said, you already know what would have happened if he had got hammered last night by Manchester City. And then, putting the English media aside as well as the rival fans aside, Manchester United fans tuned in last night. We all wanted to see what was going to happen. We all know Ruben Amorim starts on the 11th of November to be Man United manager, right? So we all tuned in saying, you know what? Most of us, myself included, I hadn't watched a single match in which Ruben Amorim had been in charge of when it comes to Sporting Lisbon. I'm not going to lie, I hadn't watched a single match. So I said, let me tune in, let me see what's going on. So most of us who, if we're being honest, hadn't really watched that much of Sporting Lisbon, wanted to see what he's all about. And to see him destroy Pep Guardiola tactically was absolutely beautiful to watch. I can't lie. I was worried. When Man City went 1-0 up, I was starting to think to myself, is he going to hold 3, 4, 5? It's not looking good, especially given the fact that Man City was so good in the first half. Like, they were all over Sporting Lisbon. They were dominating the ball. They were pressing them. It was just City domination, right? Now, Sporting managed to go into the break 1-1, of course, through the main man himself. Now, for me personally, when I saw that goal from Victor Gyökeres, right? Because this is a guy who's got so much hype about him. And again, he's another player who I'd never seen play. I've only seen his big numbers. This is a guy who's scoring 40, 50, 60 goals, all of those big numbers, right? And apparently he has about £100 million release clause. So for me, watching him yesterday, I wanted to see, is this guy the real deal, or is it just too much hype, or is it just the tax of playing in flipping Liga NOS? You know, it's in Portugal. The league might not be the greatest. You know, I mean, Darwin Núñez was tearing it up in Portugal, and look at him in England, he's struggling. So I wanted to see what was going to happen with Gyökeres, and the way he took his first goal, right? On first viewing, I thought, what a goal. What a goal. However, upon seeing the replay, it looked like he scuffed it. Like, it looked like he scuffed the finish. But other people, upon watching people's reactions, they're saying he did that intentionally. He basically knocked it onto the floor, then made it bounce over the keeper. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. All I can go off of when it comes to Victor Gyökeres is that the numbers are crazy when it comes to this guy. I mean, this is a guy who, come with the end of the game last night, he ended up the game with the match ball. He scored a hat-trick. So I believe the numbers speak for themselves. I know he scored 2 penalties against City, but he's been scoring lots of goals, right? So for me personally, based on what I saw when it came to Victor Gyökeres, I was impressed. I can't lie. He looks strong, physical. He's got the pace. In transition, he's so dangerous. If you hit the through ball to him, he just goes at it. And I like the fact that he likes to press. I saw this guy in the 90th minute when Sporting a 4-1 up. He's pressing, chasing lost causes to try and cause panic to the defender. I'm thinking, you know what? I need this guy at United. I need this guy at United. Like, honestly, get me Victor Gyökeres. I see Rasmus here in the background. I see him. Number 11. Well, he's our new number 9. Brother, nah. Get me Victor Gyökeres. People are saying maybe Ruben Amorim is going to turn Højlund into Gyökeres. Bro, is he going to turn water into wine as well? Because I don't believe he's going to do that. But hey, it is what it is. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Maybe he can turn him into Gyökeres type of player. But if you're asking me, I've never been the biggest fan of Højlund, so I think we should bring in Victor Gyökeres. But anyways, back to the game itself. Second half starts literally within the first 2-3 minutes of the second half. Sporting Lisbon had already scored 2 goals to make it 3-1 to City. I'm thinking, what is going on here? Also, can I talk about the technique? I know we just finished speaking about Victor Gyökeres, but the technique, his ball striking ability, this guy. I know he missed the first chance, a good chance in the first half, which he should have scored, right? But his ball striking ability, this guy is just something else. When he hits a penalty, right? When he puts the ball on the spot and he takes the penalty, the ball stays hit. There's no better way I can put it. But when he hits the ball stays hit. It is so clinical, this guy, man. I need Man United to bring him to the theatre. Honestly, I mean, we've taken Cristiano. That turned out to be very good. We took Luis Nani. Didn't turn out to be as great as Cristiano, but he was a very good signing for us. Bruno Fernandes, his first 18 months, no one can forget those, even though of late he's been frustrating. But hey, his first 18 months were good. We've now taken their manager, who I'm hoping will turn out to be a generational manager in Ruben Amorim. And guys, let's complete the set. Let's make it a 5-peat. Let's go back for the 5th time and take Victor Gyökeres. This is a gunman, a proper number 9, old school centre forward, big, strong, bullish, pacey, and very clinical, which is nothing I can say about any of our strikers in Zirkzee and Højlund. They're not clinical. They're not. They're not it. They're not it. Zirkzee, I think, is good, but I don't think he's as good as a number 9. I think maybe I think you can play him as maybe a 10, but definitely not as a number 9, an out-and-out number 9. Højlund, I just don't rate, but of course I've seen a bit of improvement so far this season, so promising signs. However, we've all seen Man United struggle to score goals. Go and get me this goal machine. Victor Gyökeres belongs at Old Trafford under Ruben Amorim. Swap the green for the red. I mean, guys, if you hadn't noticed, I wore the green today in order to pay homage to Sporting Lisbon. This is basically our sister club at this point, because we keep on doing business between the two clubs, and more often than not, the deals turn out to be positive. They turn out to be successful. Whether it's a player moving from Sporting to United, usually works well. Now we're taking a manager moving to United. Hopefully it works well. Fingers crossed that works well. And like I said, let's complete the set. Go back and get Victor Gyökeres and have him as our main number 9. Okay? But as I was saying, basically, back to the game again. Second half, first 2 minutes, they scored 2 goals. I'm thinking, okay, this guy has gone, and by this guy I mean Amorim. He's gone and said, okay, you know what? First off, they were kind of overrunning us, and they were dominant. Let's switch things up tactically. He switches things up. First 2 minutes, it's 3-1 to Sporting Lisbon. Now, of course, when it's 3-1, City are going to now throw the kitchen sink at it. They're going to throw all-out attack if you play FIFA. They're going to try and attack us proper. Sporting sit back, compact. Those full-backs tuck in. It now becomes like a 5-4-1. And I'm thinking, this is beautiful to watch. From 3-4-3 to 5-4-1 goes in defense. But the way in which they quickly transition from defense to attack shows you this is something they spent hours upon hours practicing in the training ground. And I want to see that in Man United. I really do. This guy, right, Ruben Amorim, he looks like he might be the real deal. I know it's one game, and I know it's a Man City without Rodri, but bro, Man City are still one of the biggest teams in the world right now, one of the best teams in the world right now, right? I know they're off form, but to go and slap them 4-1, that's no easy feat. Trust me, that's not easy at all. It's not. This is a City side which had Haaland in the pitch, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Guardiola, all those good players. They were there, but they still got smashed by 4-1. I can't lie. I was really, really impressed last night. And the fact that it's to dunk on top of Pep Guardiola's bald head top, that made it even sweeter. Because this guy has been terrorizing us for years in England. So, hey, hopefully Ruben Amorim brings the big form or the good form to Man United when he comes with. I mean, God knows we need it, man. We've suffered, guys. We've suffered. As Man United fans, we have really, really suffered. So to see that there's a potential chance that we could be getting, and I said could be getting, a generational manager, I'm not, again, that's why I use the word could. He could turn out to be a generational manager. The guy's 39 years old, he's very young. He's out here beating Pep Guardiola in white AF1s. I'm happy about this. I'm excited. We're playing 3-4-3. I've never seen United play 3-4-3. It's a new system, new manager, new tactics. Oh my God. One thing I will ask of Ineos, I know that Ruben Amorim has been hired as a head coach and not as a manager. Allow him. If he wants to sell a player or get rid of a player, allow him. If he wants to buy a new player, allow him. Just back this manager. But the first signing I can ask for, I don't think we can get Gyökeres in the January window because I know we don't have enough money because of PSR issues and financial fair play. In the summer, I need Ineos as well as what's his name, Amorim, to be on the phone to Victor Gyökeres to say, brother, I'll see you in the summer. I'll see you in the summer. We need you to move to Manchester United. We'll give you the number 9 shirt. Don't worry about Rasmus Højlund. We'll take the 9 off Højlund. He can wear number 19 or something, but we'll give you the number 9. Come through to the theatre. £100 million release clause, brother, go pay it. We paid 72 for Højlund. We paid 88 for Anthony. Go pay 100 for this guy. This is a proper number 9. In a market whereby good strikers are hard to come by, I personally feel Victor Gyökeres would be perfect for us. I do. I'd never watched a single game of his. There was hype about him. But last night I watched him and boy was I impressed. He's similar to Haaland. I'm not saying he's good as Haaland or he's better than Haaland. Don't get it twisted. But he's similar. The directness, the pace, the strength, the clinicality. Oh, Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. I have to. I just have to do this. I just have to do this. That's a gunman. Bring me this guy to Old Trafford. Ruben, I'm excited. I can't lie. How many days? Today's what? The 6th? So 5 days before Ruben Amorim starts his new job as Manchester United manager. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. He might fail, but based on what I've seen, hey, it doesn't look like it. And like I said, what makes it even sweeter is the fact that we dunked on Pep and we basically put all the rival fans to shame because we all know what they were waiting to tweet. They were all waiting to tweet, this guy's not the one. Is this the guy that United are bringing in? He's rubbish. English media would have had Ruben Amorim splashed all over the newspapers this morning, today, because they would have said he just got smashed by Pep Guardiola. There's no chance United did. All of you have had to shush. Shush. Manchester United. This club. We might just be back. And like I said, I had to rock the green to pay a homage to Sporting Lisbon. But I'll ask for one more favor, Sporting. I know this video was supposed to be about Ruben Amorim and the way in which he tactically outclassed Pep Guardiola. But I just can't forget about the man of the match last night. Victor Gyökeres. This guy is a machine. And I need us to go one last time, complete the set, the 5th one. From Ronaldo to Nani to Bruno Fernandes to Ruben Amorim. Go back one last time and bring me Victor Gyökeres. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Are you guys excited about Amorim coming in? Rival fans especially, I know you were watching this video. Let me know what you thought watching Amorim in the comment section as well. Also, Man United fans, also let me know. Also, let me know, do you guys want to see Victor Gyökeres, or do you also think he's just another overhyped striker? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And yeah, as always, if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.